Evening viewer, welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's a breaking news. Yes, highly classified Pentagon documents leaked online in recent weeks have provided a rare window into how the US spies on allies and foes alike, deeply rattling US officials who fear the revelations could jeopardize sensitive sources and compromise important foreign relationships. Some of the documents, which US officials say are authentic, expose the extent of US eavesdropping on key allies including South Korea, Israel and Ukraine. Others reveal the degree to which the US has penetrated the Russian Ministry of Defense and the Russian mercenary organization Wagner Group, largely through intercepted communications and human sources which could now be cut off or put in danger. Still others divulge key weakness in Ukrainian weaponry, air defense and battalion sizes and readiness at a critical point in the war as Ukrainian forces gear up to launch a counter-offensive against the Russians. And just as the US and Ukraine have begun to develop a more mutually trusting relationships over intelligence sharing, Ukraine has already altered some of its military plans because of the leak, a source close to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told CNN. The Pentagon has stood up an interagency effort to assess the impact of the leak, Pentagon Deputy Press Secretary Sabrina Singh said Sunday. The Department of Defense continues to review and assesses the validity of the photographed documents that are circulating on social media sites and that appear to contain sensitive and highly classified material, Singh said in a statement. An interagency effort has been stood up focused on assessing the impact these photographed documents could have on US national security, on our allies and partners. Singh added that US officials spoke with allies and partners over the weekend regarding the leak and informed relevant congressional committees. The leak has also led the Pentagon to take steps to tighten the flow of such highly sensitive documents, officials said, which are normally available on any given day to hundreds of people across the government. The joint staff, which comprise the Defense Department's most senior uniformed leadership that advises the President, is examining its distribution list to look at who gets these reports. A defense official said, yes, many of the documents had markings indicating that they had been produced by the Joint Staff's intelligence room, known as J2, and appear to be briefing document. Singh said Friday that the department is continuing to review the matter and had made a referral to the Justice Department, which separately confirmed to CNN that it has launched an investigation into the source of the leak. The documents appeared online last month on the social media platform Discord. According to screenshots of the post reviewed by CNN, the posts are photos of crumpled documents laid on top of magazines and surrounded by other random objects such as zip closed bags and gorilla glue. It is as if they had been hastily folded up and shoved into a pocket before being removed from a secure location, a source familiar with these kinds of documents told CNN. A discreet spokesperson confirmed in a statement Sunday that they are cooperating with law enforcement on the investigation. While spying is an inevitable part of how the US intelligence community collects information globally, diplomats from some of the countries mentioned told CNN it was frustrating and harmful to the US reputation to see that information exposed publicly. US allies are doing damage assessments, scrambling to determine whether any of their own sources and methods have been compromised by the leak. We expect the US to share a damage assessment with US in the coming days, but we cannot wait for their assessment. Right now we are doing our own, said an official from a country that is part of the Five Eyes intelligence sharing arrangement with the US, which includes Australia, Canada, New Zealand and the United Kingdom. We are poring over these documents to figure out if any of the intelligence originated from our collection, the official said. A second Five Eyes Nations official expressed concern about the leaked Ukraine war information handicapping the country on the battlefield. The official also pointed out that it was alarming to see one of the documents from February titled Russia-Ukraine battle for the Donbas region likely heading for a settlement and stalemate throughout 2023. The documents note the challenges with assessing the endurance of Ukraine's operation. Gains for Ukraine will be hard to accomplish, but it does not help to have the private US assessment pointing to a likely year-long statement revealed publicly, the official said. CNN has revealed 53 leaked documents, all of which appear to have been produced between mid-February and early March. One document reveals that the US has been spying also on Zelensky. That is unsurprising, said the source close to Zelensky, but Ukrainian officials are deeply frustrated about the leak. The US intelligence report, which is sourced to Signals Intelligence, says that Zelensky in late February suggested striking Russian deployment locations in Russia's Rostov Oblast using unmanned aerial vehicles, since Ukraine does not have long-range weapons capable of reaching that war. Signals intelligence includes intercepted communication and is broadly defined by the National Security Agency as intelligence derived from electronic signals and systems used by foreign targets such as communication systems, radars and weapon systems. The intelligence could explain public US comments about not wanting to give Ukraine long-range missile systems over fears that Kyiv will use them to strike inside Russia, but Ukraine has pledged not to use US-provided weapons to do so. Relatedly, another intelligence report says that China could use Ukrainian strikes on targets deep inside Russia as an opportunity to cast NATO as the aggressor and may increase its aid to Russia if it deems the attacks were significant. Mikhailo Podolov, the advisor to the head of the office of the President of Ukraine, said on this Telegram channel Friday that he believes the documents that have been disseminated are inauthentic, have nothing to do with Ukraine's real plans, and are based on a large amount of fictitious information disseminated by Russia. Yet another document describes in remarkable detail a conversation between two senior South Korean national security officials about concerns by the country's National Security Council over a US request for ammunition. Behind this report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.